Everything seems to be working well. Doing another treatment. I'm going to take my pills. I added a couple of things to my list. A bowl of vitamin cereal. Some of them I think are total bullshit. So, but you know, we'll see. You know, I don't want to rule it out. There are I feel better when I take them, and if that's the difference, then I'll take them. Got stuck to my tongue, you know, so we'll see. There's proof to this to a point. And I've noticed my metabolism has changed, my body has changed. I haven't really had as many weird cravings. Which, you know, I follow my cravings as they come. Because it usually means you're missing something. You may not get the right thing out of it, of what you think you're getting. Your body can become confused. Like you need protein, so you crave meat, but you can get protein, better proteins from even plants sometimes. So that happens. So I don't crave mushrooms, but I eat mushrooms because I know protein's in mushrooms. So I do that instead sometimes. Sometimes I do still eat meat, as in fish and chicken, and occasionally I'll have a burger. That's the most red meat I'll have. Because I've decided to cut out red meat. It's pointless to eat fat. I don't need any more fat. I have a functional level of fat already. So I need to make sure I still have it. As far as having fat in the body is healthy. The amount of fat is the unhealthy part. I'm also doing a physical therapy, which you know what that is already. It's a pump. I'm going to lean back and watch my cast. I did want to go see Venom today, but I just took some fiber, and I'm going to have to poop soon. So, I'm not going to the movie theater. I'm not going to poop there. Drop this down a little. Some censorship, just in case you guys get a glimpse of something you don't need to see. I'm very open when I talk about this stuff. It's not a problem for me. I am just trying to get back to my original size because my injury did shrink my dick. And I do know that it does help to have a bigger dick, but it is more about how you use it. And that does make sense to me. I get it. but ask women what they prefer, and they'll tell you. So last night we were doing a feature, a small feature, because my cast got cut off, on Aloy's outfits, and I swear this is the same outfit. It's not. Okay. This Nora Brave outfit and her Outcast outfit. This was Nora's original outfit, made from the finest of leathers, provided by the Allmother, supplied probably by Rost as needed. Let's go ahead and move into, that's a cultural outfit. I wish I had all of the outfits, but they all kind of look the same. The Oseram Arrow Heavy Breaker is the heaviest set of an Arrow Breaker uniform. You can see the metallic crests that outline it, that I guess are part of the metal, or part of the breaking of the arrows. It's usually meant for, well, it is meant for an onslaught of arrows. That's why it's called the Arrow Breaker. So if I'm going up against a group of humans that are likely to shoot arrows at me, this is what I should wear, as it is the most unique set. There's a big armor piece in the center. Protects her gut. Looks like a big steel bowl.
Will survive. They always do.
Again, complete with a bunch of belt packs. The Nora Protector Heavy.
It's that barbarian resilience.
Encased in metallic armor. Made from the finest of machines.
That must be the spire. It's huge.
What? What do you mean? What are you looking at? What are you looking at? Just, okay, fine. So, as you can see, the metallic pieces are meant to maintain a melee method. So when we're getting hit by anything physical, just kind of like a standard piece of armor. Next, we have the Ice Hunter Heavy. I'm pretty sure we discussed this one briefly. It's meant to be thick to protect us from the ice elements. One second. What are you doing down there? Think. You do have to be careful with these pumps because you can hurt yourself. And frankly, I get that. I understand. And I am overdoing it as far as the amount of time that I use it. Fuck, I almost fell.
Look, I've got a pair of sturdy Austrian hands.
But I'm seeing better results with that extra time and extra effort, extra power. I've been using this for about 3 months, so 2.5, and I've seen no change in size, but I have seen better change in functionality. So yeah. Spark Worker we've used against the Stormbird, used to protect ourselves from sparks and electricity. Very basic, not that cool of an outfit, if you ask me. Where is this one? This one was my favorite in my original playthrough, just because it showed off her hot abs. Look at that body. Delicious. She is so beautiful. The prettiest of outfits. You would think, it being flame resistant, she would be more covered. But I guess they were like, we need to have a sexy outfit. Sexy, somehow. I don't know. I don't know if that's their reasoning, but that's what came of it. This is a beautiful piece of work, and so is Aloy. Next we have the Nora Survivor Heavy. This one is meant to take on all of the elements at once. Obviously a little bit less on each. You can see the thick hides help with the cold. The coverings help with fire, as well as ice. Oh, ice and lightning, supposedly. Looks like a mixture of everything. You can see the feathers that come off on her one side here that match the Blaze Heavy. You can see the same fabric that matches the Ice Hunter. It's just kind of a mixture of them all. My preference, as of right now, is the Ice Hunter Heavy, because she just fucking looks dope as fuck, and she looks like a dragon. Okay. We're here to discuss something with someone, like, probably the leader, the king.
Is that really all you have? Thank you.
Take a look at these wares.
About the oncoming onslaught of Hades. And we made our way there last night, off the cast, and I didn't want to carry on with the storyline without bringing you guys along. Not that anybody's watching. So if you're watching now...
No one goes into the palace without an invitation.
Usually the standard.
Greetings, Aloy. I am known as Blameless Murad. Please come with me. You're needed for an important consultation.
What do you mean? Where's Erend?
He's inside, attending the Sun King, where we should be without further delay.
Uh-oh.
Then you shall have your chance.
No
Follow
audio.
me, please.
All of these people are here to see the Sun King.
Yes, and each has come to ask a favor of him. Unpleasant, but that's politics. The Sun King is eager to meet you, the machine tamer with a curious eye for detail. It's all very intriguing.
I'm not here to intrigue you.
First the Oseram gets special treatment, and now Outlanders from the savage east? What possible interest could the Sun King have
Passed by
in
some
her?
Outlander woman? Unacceptable.
Obviously, we get to see the king before anybody else, apparently.
Ignore them. Nobles are like children who whine when they don't get a second helping of dessert.
That does make sense. How
What
do you guys
does
know
the
what
Sun
dessert
King
is, though?
The most important thing is what he isn't like. His father. I think you'll find him to be a reasonable man.
Aloy of the Nora. She who sees the unseen. Welcome. It would seem you have done me a great service. Erend, tell her what you found.
I checked Ursa's tomb. You were right, Aloy. The body is missing a scar below her right knee. I gave it to Ursa when we were kids, fighting over a toy sword.
If the body is not Ursa's, then we must assume she is still alive. And I will not abandon her.
We only know she was taken, not who took her.
I can help with that. Ursa has an enemy among the Oseram. A warlord named Dervahl.
Impossible. Every clan in the claim has been hunting for him since the liberation. He has to be dead by now.
No other Oseram had the motive and ingenuity to lure Ursa into this trap.
Okay.
I've already sent an agent to investigate. He'll be waiting for word from us at the marketplace in Pitchcliff.
I can't move troops to the border without provoking the Oseram. But I could send a few vanguardsmen. And perhaps an exceptionally gifted Nora as well. Erend, Murad, let me discuss it with her privately.
Come on, what's with the audio? What? I don't know what you said.
I'd like to ask you something about the Sundom and its politics.
By all means.
They call you a sun god who killed his own father in order to unite the tribes in harmony. Is any of it true?
They say you can see the invisible, split an arrow at 50 paces, and tame machines at a glance. How much of that is true?
It's not too far off.
Well, I would like to unite the tribes in harmony, but you saw how many courtiers I have to deal with first. Maybe next week.
Haha.
Quite a place you've got here. You can almost see the little people below the mesa.
You don't approve? Well, I have a secret for you. Neither do I. But we must be patient. Change won't come in a single sunrise.
But will it happen at all, while men live in palaces?
It might. Eventually. If people like you help me bring it about.
What is with the audio?
I couldn't have liberated Meridian without the help of Ursa and her Oseram freebooters. Many of them have settled here.
Okay.
It's a volatile situation, especially given the fact that my father raided the Oseram for years. Ursa helps keep the peace, promising a future based on mutual gain. But some, like Dervahl, will never let go of their venom.
What can you tell me about the Shadow Karja? What do they have to do with Ursa?
They are remnants of my father's regime, holding out at the fortress of Sunfall to the west. Like him, they care only for domination, and seek to draw upon the power of the sun by spilling blood in its name. Since Ursa helped me take this city from them, they were perfect scapegoats. Dervahl knew this, of course, and planned it well.
The killers who attacked the Nora. I've discovered that they're a faction of Shadow Karja called the Eclipse. They're digging up ancient weapons, machines that corrupt and control other machines. They want to use them to strike Meridian. I've been to their base, due west of here, in the mountains. When they come, it will be from that direction. But the thing is, they're not coming for the city itself. It's difficult to explain, but the real target is the Spire. If they get it, they'll raise more of these ancient machines from the ground, more than we'd ever be able to stop.
What you're saying echoes reports I've received from Murad, a Shadow Karja splinter group. Corrupted machines across the land. When will this attack come, do you know?
I'm not exactly sure.
I will order reinforcements to the fortifications along the western bluff of the city. As for the Spire, I shall endeavor to protect it, but not at the expense of Meridian itself.
But it will be soon. Any day now.
And we will do what we can to prepare. But in the meantime, Ursa is my highest priority. Please, help me find her.
I need to get going.
I know. Well, they say kings should never beg. But please, help me find Ursa.
Who says that?
Well, Murad, for one. Don't hesitate to ask him or Erend if you have further questions.
It was a hell of a walk. Still a hell of a walk from where I am. It's probably about 1,000 paces. Oh, there it is. Adept weapons and outfits in New Game Plus have an extra modification slot. This way. Stay along the river for now and pick up some herbs. No. You are not herbs. You are not herbs. The red ones. I need the red ones. There we go.
Work together.
Okay. About to get fucked. I think a bunch of glint hawks are going to be coming out this way, if I remember correctly. Glint hawks are a pain in the ass.
This must be Pitchcliff. Murad's agent should be at the marketplace by now.
Go to the campfire. Okay.
Broken sweat. That's how you know you've done a good day's work.
No sign of Marat's guy? He's had plenty of time to investigate.
We'd better look for him.
Damn right.
Like a friendly face after a long day's work.
Whoops. If you look at that arrow breaker, as it's made from Oseram material, you can see there's a similarity in how they dress. There's a big bowl in front of their chest. Symbol, I guess, of Oseram make. Alright, where are we going, bro? I guess. Okay. I understand. As soon as I walk in this place, my waypoint disappears. Where am I supposed to go?
Work hard, fight hard. Don't forget easy.
I guess we're looking for this guy?
You look fresh from the forge. I'm considering what old-fashioned next.
I actually think the guy is up here. He's hiding out.
I work hard and fight hard. I don't forget easy. And then thinking about the claim.
Here's what I don't know about the sun. Please.
I wish I had what I needed. What are the differences in all this? I have no fucking shards. So,
Downright embarrassed.
I should sell some stuff. Blaze is the most common pickup item. I never use chill water for anything, so I should probably just get rid of all my chill water. That's metal for me. We'll keep some of it. Don't need any of these. I should sell my modifications. Especially the ones I never use. I mean, I'm not using any of them. Oh shit. Didn't really mean to sell that one. What is our goal? Appears that Aaron's sister Ursa was kidnapped instead of slain, but many questions remain. Where is she? Who is responsible and why? Find Murad's operative.
They're damn frigid, isn't it? Even colder in the claim, I wager.
He's somewhere in here.
I'm not trading today.
Careful talking to strangers. They're listening. They want something.
Where the fuck is this guy? Okay, we're outside the ring.
Much to miss about it. Fire warming up this. It'll make 2 of you.
Vanguardsman. Still getting used to the sound of it. If we teach the Karja nothing else, steel to my soul, they'll teach it.
Interesting.
The fuck was that?
My focus might see something here.
Oh, okay, cool. That might help.
More tracks. I think someone followed whoever we're following.
That sounds bad.
Of course, the focus.
Has to be Murad's guy. Dervahl's thugs must have made him.
Maybe because he found something. Look at this. I think he drew a map with his own blood.
Right. Those kind of maps you know you better follow.
That might be Pitchcliff. He marked a spot to the north. Could be Derval's location.
My men are waiting outside of town. I'll grab them and meet you there.
I should be picking up everything just for the sole purpose of selling it.
Saving these for the trail.
I want to override one of those. Damn it. What? God damn it, I used an item and ended up having to use it again. Yo, stop fucking with the alarm. I gotta swap out the bottle here, hang on. Parkour. Hey-ya.
Save these for the trail. Oh, useful.
Damn it. Ooh. Can I fucking do some damage, please? Hang on one second. Yeah. They're probably testing something. Yo, this is getting super fucking annoying. This stupid alarm. Just making sure everybody gets something to complain about, you know? I really have no idea if this affects my treatment or not. Okay, come on. Come on. Get there. Okay. Let's try again. This just need to kill a fucking Ravager. I'm trying not to waste all my fucking potions on it.
Keep that for later. Oh boy.
Oh, there's two of them. That makes sense. Too many rocks. Too many fucking rocks. Come on! How many are there?
Fascinating, if they weren't looking for me.
Snap moths are actually really good for harvesting components, but there's usually a pack of them, which does make things difficult.
Can't be too prepared.
And is that my machine that I killed? Yep. As much as these guys attack me, as much resources as I use, I need to just harvest them completely. I'm missing one. Where is it? Ugh. Can't remember where I killed it. Oh well. Yo. I can't move. Ooh. Okay, let's relieve some pressure here. This is a 6-month regimen, by the way. Takes 6 months. I'm only on month 2.5. I can only imagine what I'm going to be like at the end. The first 2 months are just getting your body used to, I don't know, I guess growing the veins and the arteries. Getting used to the pressure. It's only now I'm at the actual growing phase, which is why it's more intense. But the thing is, my junk used to be this big already. It just needs to be reminded that at one point in time, before my injury, I was actually already this big. So oh, I found a stormbird nest. Is that it? Or is that it? Stormbird. Cool. Now I know where to go for sure. Let me double check and make sure I saved. Because I do not feel like going back. I'm sure there'll be a cutscene which will hold me back, but what time is it? Oh shit, I can't move. Put it this way. If I'm not done with my treatment, I'm not going to see the movie. So we'll put it that way. If I don't see the movie, it's not the end of the world. I really don't want to go see Venom. I do, but I don't, because I don't. If I had to choose a superpower, or how I got my superpower altogether, what made me super, I would choose a symbiotic relation, as in something else was also a part of me that we worked together.
Machines. Looks like they've been chained up.
Durval's a tinker. He probably experiments on them or strips them for parts.
Maybe I can use them to make some trouble. I'll go in first. Hold off until the fighting starts.
All right. We've got your back.
Alright, time to switch to the arrow breaker. It's a Ravager? Got a fucking Ravager in there?
Durval's men.
Of course, that was a bad idea. Hopefully I can hit him. Yeah, this one. It's limping. That's cool.
It's gonna rain death.
Come on. No, fuck it. I'm using the wrong arrows.
Keep the pressure on.
And that's how it is.
Intruders! Unleash the machines! Shoot their chains!
I hope so.
Hey, how's it going? Good teamwork. Oh, I need the arrow breaker. Holy shit. Now, if I can get a headshot on this guy, I can get... Got it.
Duval's men. He's about to get our...
Intruders! Unleash the machines! Shoot their chains!
Oh.
Help me, fool!
Taking down this dumbbag!
Okay. Get in a pinch. Get in a pinch. Okay. Okay. Wow. Okay. I would show it to you, but I'm not that kind of person. Okay. Oof. Jesus. Oh, jeez. Okay. I am not dealing. Maybe I'll get a better shot. Target this guy. Headshot.
Duval's men.
Intruders! Unleash the machines! Shoot their chains!
We've got it! We're Meridian!
Alright, cool. Well, it's gonna go in there and cause some havoc. We'll let that Ravager do exactly that. Is there another way in? He got in. How did he get in? Oh, I see. You're chilling out over here.
Here!
What the fuck? Come on! There's too many arrows. Jesus Christ.
Duval's men.
Girl, she's armed.
It's about to get ugly.
I hope so.
Don't come to me. Do not come to me. We're running in. Bring him in. Bring him in. Bring him in. We're going to roll around. Roll around and bring it in. Roll around some more. Select. Just walk away. There we go. The game's over. We can stop. We can just walk around. Thanks. So I know what my error was. Get in there.
How you like that?
I'll let them do a lot of stuff. I'm just gonna chill. Not me. You don't see me.
Ursa must be around here somewhere. Let's find her.
Alright, well that was a good idea. That worked out pretty well. Just took a few times to execute properly. What didn't I pick up?
Derval says you gotta eat dirt.
How are you not dead?
Let's see how they like. Ursa must be in there. We have to get through.
Oh, that sound. There must be a way to get through. They must use these to protect themselves from that awful sound.
Aaron? Derval tried to break me. Shows what he knows.
I should have been with you. Why didn't you come for me? I know I'm a useless trunk, but...
No, idiot. I got a message from Derval saying he wanted to parlay. I didn't come for you because I knew it was a trap. I couldn't let you get hurt. Just didn't think it'd be that good a trap. Thought I could take him out. Now listen. Derval's planning something big in Meridian. He said he'd force Avad to watch as the smoke darkens their precious sun. Your king needs you. No more playing around. You're gonna have to grow up fast.
I will. I promise.
You damn well better, little brother.
Ursa. No.
Of course, they always die as soon as you save them. Why is that a thing?
Down. I promise.
I'm so sorry.
We've got to find Derval. But Meridian's a big place.
I'll look through his things. Maybe we can narrow it down.
There we go. Okay. What?
Just notes about crafting.
Ooh.
And a letter tucked
Bunch of
between
mod
pages.
boxes.
Lots of blaze. Headed to Meridian. If we find it, I'll bet we find Derval too. What's Derval learned from all his tinkering? Do I even want to know? This machine's been picked apart with precision. Such a strange device. It's beautifully crafted. What happens when I turn it on?
Turn it on. Go ahead.
I think I found something that can help. Let's head back to the palace.
Go. I won't be long, but I need to tend to my sister.
Try me now.
got all the best goods here.
I've sent a messenger to the claim to let everyone know.
If there's anything you or your clan need for her arrangements, you need but ask.
There'll be time for all of that later.
Aloy. I'm glad you're back. I'm at a loss about Ursa. To learn she lives, then lose that hope seems cruel.
She wouldn't want us to waste time talking. She'd want us to find Dervahl. She said he raved about smoke darkening the sun. Tell him what you found in his papers.
A letter. It mentioned a shipment of blaze being sent to a warehouse here. Only, it wasn't addressed to Dervahl. The name was Ayland Forgeman. Does that mean anything to you?
Sounds familiar. Yes, a landlord. The Oseram have been buying up buildings across the city, including one under that name. Let me think. It's by the edge of the mesa, near the temple. It used to be a shop, but it could serve as a warehouse. If Dervahl used the name as an alias to buy it, he might even be there now.
I'll round up my men.
I'll meet you there.
Erend, wait. Remember that no one hates Dervahl more than your own tribe. The clans would give up much to obtain him.
Take him alive? So you can haggle over him? You can't be serious.
Our security depends on keeping the peace. If the opportunity presents itself, take him alive. Consider that a command. Aloy, a moment, please. When we spoke, Erend didn't wish to dwell on the details of Ursa's death. Understandable, of course. But now that they've been left to my imagination, those details are all I can think about. You were there. Did she suffer?
She's not the one who's suffering now. You are. She died before you could say goodbye.
Is it that obvious? You're right. I'm dwelling on my pain, not just hers. And there's only one thing left that can help. Find Dervahl and bring him before me. He will answer for his crimes.
I will. But once this threat to Meridian is dealt with, another one looms. We have to talk about the eclipse.
We will. I promise.
Since we're dealing with blaze, let's put on our blaze heavy.
Move along. You have no need to loiter around here.
Last Karja I spoke to told me to go home.
Everyone needs a splash of color in their lives. Come, let's talk it over.
Able-bodied adventurers, preferably with no friends or family, but I'm not choosy.
This is the place. You home, Dervahl? I got a surprise for you.
What's with this music?
He has a surprise for us.
Is it a bomb? Doesn't look too big.
Big enough to kill us.
All right. I'll shut up.
It's a bomb, all right. Well crafted. If I try to take it apart, a booby trap will set it off. If that bomb goes off, the blaze will ignite in a firestorm.
That's a lot of blaze.
If that bomb downstairs goes off, it'll be just what Dervahl promised. Smoke will darken the sun as the city goes up in flames. There's gotta be a way to stop it.
Open the door.
If we can get rid of it somehow, the blast will be much smaller. If we can get rid of it somehow, the blast will be much smaller. If we can get rid of it somehow, the blast will be much smaller.
So, is that thing gonna go off? The thing is, I'm not a big fan of bombs. Especially being near them.
It looks like a wooden bracket. Not very strong. Help me push this out.
Okay. Brute force, I'm good at that. What'll it do?
Save the city, I hope. But when the blaze falls, run for it. Because the booby trap on the bomb downstairs is gonna get set off.
Will we survive?
Probably not. Now push.
We did it! Dervahl's best shot, and Meridian's still standing.
This isn't over. Dervahl said he'd make a Vob watch.
Come on, give me some audio.
Get back there, just to be sure. I'm gonna look around. Maybe Dervahl's men left something behind when they planted that bomb.
I got it. Don't worry. He tries for the palace. He's finished.
What caused the explosion?
Boot tracks. With just a bit of blaze in them.
For 2 years. Hoped I'd never see it again. Quick! Throw water on it before it starts.
Get to the fire and set up a bucket line!
What happened?
I haven't had a blast like that since the liberation.
Could you spare a moment to speak of the finer things?
There's smoke rising from the edge of the mesa.
Under attack. The tracks lead inside. Another one of Dervahl's hideouts. This must be where Dervahl assembled the detonator. He tunneled through the wall. Dervahl did find a way into the palace.
How do I get up?
Well, here I need them soon enough.
Look at you, Avad. The wriggling runt of a maniac king. You robbed me of my right to kill your father, so I'll have to settle for you. I'm going to enjoy watching the Karja burn, even more because you'll be watching with me. Say goodbye to Meridian, Avad. Breathe in the stench, and choke on the ashes. Something's wrong. I didn't hear anything.
There's a bit of smoke rising from the mesa's edge.
No! It should be a firestorm, not some belch from a charcoal burner! What's this? Oh. You must be the Nora who bushwhacked my camp.
And disabled your bomb.
Did you now? Well, bomb or no bomb, I'm gonna splatter that throne with blood. First yours, then Avad's.
Look out, it's her!
You're starting to irritate me. I've led an army. Killed Kestrel. A savage is nothing.
Dang.
What's this?
Help me, brother!
This isn't over yet, wench. Why does Avad always have his ladies do the fighting? Can we finish this.
What the fuck? Like a goddamn shotgun.
What's this? Oh. You must be the Nora who bushwhacked my camp.
And disabled your bomb.
Did...
Your end has come.
Why does a bard always have his lady do the fight? Can we finish this? I've got a son out to kill. I've led an army, killed kestrels and ravagers. A savage is nothing. It's not over yet, Nora.
That was easy.
Any good Oseram tinker will tell you. Always have a third plan.
Oh shit. Incoming Glinthawks. Alright. Change my outfit. Ice Hunter.
I hope you like fighting these things, because there's more in the way. Majestic, murderous Glinthawks. Never do the work if you can get a machine to do it for you. Never do the work if you can get a machine to do it for you.
Nice.
Those majestic, murderous Glinthawks. Majestic, murderous Glinthawks.
Lintock hearts.
I'd have to ditch something.
Cool.
As much as I wish Ursa was here to kill you, I don't mind doing it for her.
Oh, come on.
I know what you are afraid of. Going back to Mainspring in chains.
This audio messing up is driving me nuts. Alright. What am I gonna do now? I do need a shower. Damn. I don't even want to measure it right now. I'm scared. Why am I getting a bunch of waypoints here? Talk to Avad, talk to Erend, talk to Derval.
Aloy. I was just thinking about Ursa. She would have killed Derval on the spot. I know it. That's why she went out to meet him in the first place, to put him down. But she also told me to grow up. I gotta admit it burned a little when she said that, but I'm trying to take it to heart. And I guess growing up means putting what you should do in front of what you want to do. Right?
You're asking me? I'm pretty sure you're older.
Yeah, but I don't act like it, do I?
You did with Derval.
Don't give me too much credit. Part of me still wants to wait for a quiet moment and wring his neck.
Yeah, but you won't. Because you're a good captain.
Come on, stop. You're gonna make me tear up.
So, after all this, what's next for Erend Vanguardsman?
Heading back to the claim for a while. I'll get in touch with my clan and we'll lay Ursa to rest properly. Like how she would have wanted. And by that I mean less chit-chat, more drinking.
What do you think the Oseram will do to Derval?
First off, they'll argue about it for a long time. But whatever they come up with, it won't be quick. I can live with that. In fact, I might just drop by his cell under the sun ring to remind him what's coming.
Well...
I know. You gotta go. Killers to track, machines to master, all before breakfast. You know what? When we met, I thought I was a big shot talking to a pretty girl hidden away in the middle of nowhere. And now I see that I was just lucky to get a minute of your time. Try not to forget about me while you're out there changing the world.
I hate to tell you this after everything you've been through, but there's another fight brewing, and I need your help. Helis and his fanatics are coming for Meridian.
No rest for the weary, huh? Well, don't worry. I'll be there for you.
Don't look to me for help. My duty is to guard. I don't get involved in politics.
Let's have a chat. No, a colorful discussion.
Another place and send them for the offering.
Would you like to buy something today?
A real lady would never be a hunter.
Fine goods for a fair
Buy what you need.
You'll regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it. Buy what you need, leave the rest. Buy what you need, leave the rest.
Come to gloat, Nora. Well, as you can see, I'm busy. I get it. You want to rub it in? Well, it's not working.
Some opera girl applied to the city guard the other day.
It's always the ones you least expect.
Don't ask me where to go if you're lost. I'm a guard, not the town crier.
Arrested 2 for disorderly conduct last night.
Aloy, to say you have my gratitude feels woefully insufficient. You saved my life. You saved Meridian. And because of you, there will be justice for Ursa's murder. We can mourn her knowing the truth, without painful uncertainty. It's hard to imagine where we'd be without you.
Avad, stop. There's something urgent we have to...
I know, but please, just listen for a moment. I want you to stay in Meridian.
What? Why?
Well, to start with, you kept the city from going up in flames. You're strong, shrewd, capable. I could use someone like you at my side.
It might be worth taking a moment to examine what you just said. You just lost Ursa, a woman who stood at your side and could easily be described as strong, shrewd, and capable. It's pretty clear how you felt about her. And now you're asking me to take her place. Is this a job offer or a proposition?
By the sun, you do indeed share much with Ursa, including a withering eye for foolishness. Please, accept my apologies. Seems I'm getting ahead of myself. I need some time to resolve my feelings. But you had something urgent to discuss?
Helis is preparing to attack Meridian. It could come at any time.
By the sun. Wait a moment. I want Murad to hear this.
Aloy, the Sun King tells me that you bring grave news.
Please, tell us what you know.
The Eclipse will attack soon, from the west, with an army of ancient war machines. But that's not the worst of it. They'll bring a mind with them, god, demon, machine, whatever you want to call it. It's called Hades. And it doesn't want Meridian at all. It wants the Spire. And if it gets there, it will send out a call, waking more ancient machines, more than we could ever defeat. All will be lost. We can't let that happen.
I'm trying to understand, but my responsibility lies with Meridian.
Meridian isn't the target, Avad. You have to defend the Spire.
Perhaps the Vanguard, Your Radiance.
Yes. Send them to the Spire. Aaron knows Aloy. He won't question it.
And have the City Guard fortify the western ridge. There they can be seen to protect Meridian and the Elite, where the Spire rests.
Now, it will take time to prepare our defenses. Please, tell me what you know of our enemies. Everything.
I don't know about everything, but I'll tell you what I can.
No, I'm awake and alert.
Quietly does it. Panic in the city will only create another enemy. And do keep me appraised of each new arrival. Aloy. Preparations are underway on the ridge of defenses and at the Spire. Word was sent to every corner of the Sundom. Our allies offered their steel. Some came for Meridian, others for shards. But many came for you, by name.
For me.
Don't be so humble.
The ridge will be the front line. That's where the City Guard are holding?
Yes, bolstered by some of the irregulars I spoke of before. The Oseram cannons that thundered Meridian's walls in the Liberation will now defend us. You're welcome to tour the defenses.
And the Spire. Erend and the Vanguard are there?
Indeed. Clashing breastplates together and testing out their battle cries, I suppose. A number of the Nora have also arrived at the Spire. They have resisted the offer of a royal audience. Perhaps you could parley with them.
I will. I suppose all we can do is wait for the attack.
Exactly. It's not a feeling I cherish, but our spotters at Evening Sign report there's still no movement in the west. So, if there's more you need to do elsewhere, seize this time to do it. Otherwise, I've made the apartment of Olin Delverson available to you. You can sleep there, if sleep comes.
Alright. This is actually the final end to the game. So, we're gonna take a break, and we'll probably finish this the next time I come back. For now, I have to take a shower and finish my treatment. So, I will be back.